Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? Oh my god, this is the fifth time. Fifth, number five. Finally, jeez. YouTube. Okay, now I'm gonna try to go live on Instagram for the third time. Facebook is so easy. God help me. We are live, finally. Let me type in the title. Man, give me a second. For those of you on YouTube, let's quickly do this. Oh my God. But finally, at least, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an idea. But anyways, that means I'm not gonna get enough sleep tonight. Korra Obidi loses court case to ex-husband. We are taking this one to Insta. Let's go live. 3, 2, 1. You're live. I am live. Yay. So I want to ask anybody who is here. Let me see. If you're here, I want to ask you to go ahead and share the video. So I have a piece of no, not really toilet, kitchen paper. Kitchen paper on my webcam. Okay, I am live. Can you guys help me share the video? You guys know I don't come live on YouTube regularly, and on Instagram also not. So if you're watching, go ahead and share so that other people know that we are here, because it's breaking news. It's about that time. It's about that time of the month. We are live. Let me see if I can share the link from YouTube directly. We are live. We are live on YouTube. This year, blessings, money, testimony. Let me see if it's this one. No, not this one. I'm not even live. I can't even see myself. I cannot see myself. Can someone send me my own? Can someone send me my own live video? If you're watching me live on YouTube, can you send me the link? I can't find myself on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? Let me type my name again. Isn't that crazy? Okay, now I found myself. For real. For real. Oh no. Wait. Okay, yes, I have really found myself. Let me copy, share, copy link. Now let's take that link to Facebook. Hi, Jesus. Jesus, have mercy on your children. I don't know. I think I'm going to be here for at least an hour. Okay. All you Facebook people, come here. Come here. And for those of you watching on YouTube, go ahead and share. And on Instagram, go ahead and share. So I just feel like YouTube is boring. YouTube used to be my favorite platform. I used to be a YouTube girl until I switched to Facebook. And then I forgot everything about YouTube. And now I find YouTube quite boring because I've abandoned my people there. So it's a little deserted. But now I'm here to do this breaking news. And I'm also live on Instagram. And the news today is that Kora Obidi has lost her court case to her ex-husband, Dr. Justin Dean. Yeah. So I'm just going to ask Kora Obidi, how market Horians? Well, for those of you on Instagram, look, when I'm on Facebook, analyzing. I don't need to reintroduce. Hi, Shelly. I see you. Lavesi. Hello, hello, hello. Now I see your comments. Welcome, 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 welcome. Nice to have you guys. Thank you for the thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you and welcome. So for those of you on Facebook, usually I don't even need to reintroduce. When I say Hora, you people know who Hora is. So her name is Kora Obidi, but we know that she's more horror than Kora, if that makes sense. Yeah, she's more a horror than a Kora. And the fans who follow her, she calls them Koreans. They are more Horians than Koreans because of the way they behave on social media. They behave like mad people, actually. Yes, yes, yes. And why I'm not surprised. Let me start with that. I'm not surprised about the outcome of this court case. I'm not surprised. Let me see if I can tag our favorite blogger on Instagram. Let's see if we can. Yeah, we found them. Oh, they have two accounts. So which one is the correct one? Okay, I'm just gonna tag both of them. Finally, it's about to go down. Okay, great. There are so many fake accounts. Excelente. So which one is which one? So many fake ones. So many fake ones. Wow. Okay, I don't know which one is which one. So, anyways, let's just do a guess. Okay, welcome. Go ahead and share the video. So let's start with today. Kora Obidi was in court today. She filed against her ex. Let me see. Can I scroll through these comments? Maybe I can. I can't. Oh, that's a pity. Okay. Yeah, we can say more here than Facebook. Do you understand? Horror the Explorer. I thought it's Esther. Esther says she's an explorer. Now she's no more analyzing. I thought she was Esther the analyst. Now she's exploring. Confused elements, all of them, including the horror that they are following. And she just got through belly aching. She's crying. She's in tears. Yes, this case was for school fees. No, school fees. So she filed a couple of months ago. Contempt was what she filed for, that her ex, according to her, has not been paying school fees. Let's get things clear. The thing is, these people, they don't listen. These people are dumb. But when they hear intelligent people tell them the truth of the matter, they think we tell them out of hate or out of support for Justin Dean. They think, oh, because that's what they do. No matter what Korobidi does, they will always stupidly support her. I don't need to support stupidity. That's childish. That's secondary school girl behavior. And that's what Horians do because they are horses. Let me say horses. I don't want I don't want YouTube or Instagram. Oh my god, I'm also on Instagram. Okay, I'm going to be horses, like horses, you know. Oh my god, these people. Welcome to everybody joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Share the video, share the video. Okay, so there is no case here. Let's start with that. Let me just summarize a bit before we enter today's video proper. A couple of months ago, she filed against her ex. Thank you so much, Jojo. God bless you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Please, everybody, go ahead and share the video. Share the video so that we have more people join. Share the video. So she filed that her ex wasn't paying school fees for their 4-year-old daughter. So there are two things involved here. Number one, public schools in the US are free. You don't have to pay school fees. That's number one. Number two, children of 4 years old, just like Kora Obidi's daughter, does not mandatorily have to go to school. I'm breaking this down because these people are daft. Kora Obidi is as dumb as a door. You know how you open a door and close it and open it and she's just like that. She is dumb. Like when you say dumb, like a dumbbell. She's just dumb. Honestly. I'm trying to read comments and talk at the same time. Someone says she's an idiot. Like a capital idiot. God. Lavi says, how can someone give you a green card and you said he gives you nothing? Hey, American green card. Without that person, you wouldn't be holding it today. Maybe in 10 years' time, maybe in 20 years' time, but not today. The reason you're holding it today is because of him. And you can say he gave you nothing. Someone says, I cannot stand her anymore. She says she lied and said California doesn't have any free public school. Wow, something I researched the other day here. Like she is the only one with her own rules and laws. She creates rules and policies to suit herself. That's how this girl. Anyway, so I already told you people now. I've broken it down into two, right? Public schools in the US are free. So you cannot sue anybody. You can't take anybody to court that they didn't pay school fees because schools are free in the US. If you choose to put your child in a private school, that's your choice. And you're not entitled to assistance from your ex. Why? Because both of you are divorced. So you as a single mother, in quote, that's what she likes to call herself. Then he is also a single father. He is responsible for those children when the children are with him. Kora Obidi is responsible for the children when the children are with her. However, for education, medical bills, and everything, they have joint custody, right? They have to take care of the children jointly. School, education, right? They are both responsible, but they must not put their children in private school if they cannot afford it. So if Kora Obidi single-handedly decides to put her child in a private school, that's her choice. And she should be responsible for her choice because she has the opportunity and the chance to go the other route of, okay, let me just use the public school system, or there's another name they call, free schools. She chose that no, public schools are not good enough for me. I'm a celeb. I can afford a private school, but she still wants to drag her ex financially to contribute to her own part, her own choice. It's not done. He's your ex now. If Justin Dean, let me use even the school as an example now. If the school wants to organize, or the daycare wants to organize a field trip, they want to go on an excursion, and Justin Dean decides on his own, my daughter is not going to sit in the economy class. My daughter has to fly private jet for a school trip. And he is going to ask Korobidi, Korobidi, you have to pay half of that amount to secure a private jet ticket, or a seat in a private jet for our daughter. And Korobidi says, no, she doesn't have to sit in a private jet. She can just sit in economy class like other kids. They will get to the same destination. I'm not going to pay for no private jet. And he is going to be like, well, our child deserves that treatment. Our child cannot be sitting down with commons or commoners in the economy department or class. And then he starts to sue her to court for not taking care of her part of the deal. Isn't that stupid? Does that make sense? You know why? Because for the child to fly private, that is his choice. There are cheaper routes you can take. There are cheaper alternatives to flying first class or private. So if you choose to put your child in that high viv situation, then be ready to foot the bills. Don't drag the other party into it. Even if the other party has millions, they can choose that, no, I'm not going to throw my money about when there is a more conservative way to go about this. And that is exactly what's happening here. That child doesn't have to attend any private school. The man also, for the last time I checked, he had a nanny. I don't know if he still has a nanny. But last time I analyzed this situation, he had a nanny who is a former school teacher. Now, that nanny is capable of homeschooling this child that they are now dragging back and forth. So this man is paying for a nanny, a retired school teacher. And that nanny is homeschooling the child. So giving that child everything according to the basic curriculum, right? Of, where they live. But Korobidi, on the other hand, also has a nanny. No disrespect to that nanny, but the nanny cannot even speak English, her own nanny, right? She and the nanny, they communicate in pidgin English. Now, her nanny cannot homeschool the child. Korobidi might decide, okay, I'm going to homeschool my child, but she decided to put her child in a daycare center. And you pay for that. But Korobidi wants the husband, ex-husband, to come and join her, pay for what she chose to do. It doesn't make sense. You don't do that to anybody. You don't coordinate or control how people spend their money. It's not everybody who wants to throw money about in the name of I'm rich, I'm a doctor or whatever. I'm so sorry I'm not reading comments, but I'll try to do so very soon. So that is what is happening here. She wants to compel him to pay extra, because that would be paying extra, paying double. You're already paying a nanny, doing the job of a teacher, doing the job of a school. Then you still pay another extra for daycare because Korobidi wants it. Who are you to start with? And this thing is so simple. I'm just breaking it down. It's so simple for someone with common sense. But horror and Horians do not apply common sense in anything. They don't know common sense. They are jungle people. They are street girls. They don't think critically. They don't reason and calculate and just think like a normal human being. You can take someone to court for something like this. This is not a must-have. This is a want. You just desire to put your child in a high-class school. Let me just use that phrase. But that child must not go there because that child has not even attained the mandatory school age. So it's a choice. So no judge can force that man to pay. Look, you could beg. And the funny thing is, the man was actually paying in the beginning. The man was paying in the beginning. But along the line, they had their communication or miscommunication, and the man decided to stop paying for whichever reason, which I don't think he has really come out to explain why he eventually decided to stop. But if you have common sense, you'd tell yourself that for him to just stop abruptly, there has to be a reason. According to Korobidi's explanation, she said, yeah, he just told me that he doesn't have money to pay and I should pay, and then he will pay me back when he has money and all the. Okay, let me not say it. So she wants to sue him eventually. And then Horians pushed her. You cannot use street mentality in things like this. Horians have nothing intellectual, nothing victorious to offer Hora Obidi. Hora Obidi is a dull girl. And that's why actually she cannot handle anything for herself. She can't do anything for herself. That's why Horians would come on my page and tell me, leave Kora Obidi's name out of your mouth. She's our baby. That's a baby. Hora Obidi is a baby in an adult's body. She cannot take care of herself. Someone that cannot take a shower. Someone that needs early mom to come and shower her. That's a baby. How can a baby have babies? Do you understand? So she cannot do. Okay, let me just tell you guys about what happened today. So, anyways, last time she sued him to court and then she didn't serve him properly. She did not serve him properly. She put the nanny's name that the nanny would serve him because she was instructed by the court not to be the one to serve him. So, and they told her she would have to get someone else to do the survey. She said, she now explained to us that she put her nanny's name, but her nanny said, no, I don't want to be involved in your matter, in this court, whatever. And then she said she found a way. She just did it somehow, and she found a way to. So she used Mago to serve him. But according to the man, according to the rumors, he said he was not served. He was not, and if you don't serve someone, the lawsuit cannot hold. So they went to court a couple of months back and the case was adjourned, or a new date was set, and today is the new date they set, yeah, because he was not served properly. And in my mind, I knew, and she was like, yeah, you will come back to court. You said you were not served, but you came. You will still come back. You will still come back and you'll pay. I was looking at her like, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. And you don't have good people advising you. They are only pushing you using sentiments just based on we hate him. He's irresponsible. He has to pay school fees. There is no school fees here. You people are just delusional. You're not in touch with reality. You're not being truthful and honest with what is happening now. I'm going to use my case as an example. My two boys, I have two lovely sons. Both of them started going to daycare when they were 3 months old, because maternity leaves in the Netherlands quite crazy, right? They only give us 16 weeks in total. So 1 month, so 4 weeks before you put to bed, you're on leave. 12 weeks after you put to bed, you go back to work. 3 months old, both of them, they started daycare. Why? Because I work and my husband works. So we don't have a choice. We can't leave a 3-month-old baby in the house and be going to work. So that one is understandable that, okay, both of you need to put your child in daycare. But in Kora Obidi's situation, she doesn't have an office. She is self-employed. She doesn't have an office she has to go to. She's not answering to a boss. So she can plan her own time. She can hire a teacher if she wants. She can homeschool her. She's not mandated to take her child to school because she has that flexibility. Justin Dean, on the other hand, is also not mandated to take his child to daycare because he has a nanny looking after the must go to school from 5 years old, and something wants to happen like that, then you can talk to the judge like, this man, he's not meeting up. You cannot deprive a child of education. But in this case, it's a choice to put your child in daycare. It's your choice. If I wasn't working, I wouldn't put my child in daycare at 3 months old. No, I would be taking care of my child by myself. You see the difference? So today they went back to court. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking. Okay. They went back to court today. Kora, Obidi, how market? Your Horian still pushed you to failure. Failure. Look at your life. You are crying. And I knew this was going to happen. I was just waiting for it to happen eventually. I said it. You guys remember I analyzed it. And I said this was going to happen. No judge is going to force you to put your child on a private jet just because one parent can afford it. And the other parent is saying, even if I have the money, I'm not going to do it because there are other more economical alternatives. If the other parent chooses not to use the more economical alternatives, they want to only use the very, very expensive one, then let that be their responsibility. You can't help me plan my finances. You cannot help me spend my money the way that I do not want to. The private jet flight would be for our child, but I'm not going to pay for it. Kora, Obidi would say something like that. That doesn't mean you don't love your child. It's just you're being reasonable with your spendings. You don't also buy all the toys in the world for your children because, well, you have to. Who does that? Come on, let's be realistic here. So let's get into today's story. I think we now get the gist. Street girl, someone says street girl, nothing more. And she's using street mentality. That's the thing in cases like this. Another thing that I have to mention is Horians. In things that matter, Horror Obidi fails, and you all fail together. And Justin Dean wins in things that matters. So who is winning? Let's be honest. What Horians do on a daily basis, they go about bullying, harassing, reporting pages. But guess what? You can report a page. A page is free of charge. That page can vanish. That person's page you reported, that person will create another page the next day. That's not winning. And you people are excited. Yay, we have more followers than you. Yay, we are winning. We are doing better. Yay, we have more views. That's winning for you idiots. Horians, your children. But Justin Dean is having the actual real life victory. The real victory that counts, that matters. So you guys now see, you're seeing now practically that Horians and Horror Obidi, you guys are just idiots. You're a joke of the century at the moment. Because where your strength lies, what you think is strength, we see it as foolishness. Jumping here and there on Facebook. Remove Horror's name from your mouth. That's where you people are good at. But when it comes to the brain work, you people are dull. You people are zero. You only know how to make noise. You only know how to call people broke. But we'll come to that. But Justin Dean, he is quiet. We don't see the noise. And he's the one winning. So don't you think you can learn from Justin and his strategy? Just being mature, being, being strategic, being wise in how he does his things and winning where it counts. I don't care how many followers you have on Facebook. If you're losing in court, you're losing in life. I don't care how many followers you have. I don't care how many views you have. Because your views will not convince the judge to make Justin pay. You guys, when are you going to start receiving sense? I want to know. Horians, apart from shouting and harassing people and insulting people, calling them broke, calling them this and that. When are you going to actually get wise and grown and start putting your effort where it really counts? When the judge says, don't bring the children online, and you see Korra Obidi bringing the children online, you hurry and support her. You say, it's her child. Is it your business? That's where you people fail. And Justin Dean, on the other hand, doesn't bring his children, for example. Who is wise now? Who is foolish? You people are putting love and sentiment and saying, yeah, she can bring her children. But you cannot do that against a judgment. You guys are so daft. It's so pathetic. You guys are pathetically daft. You guys, Horians, you are sorrowfully daft. Horians and Korra Obidi, you are daft beyond measure. No repair. It's just catastrophic. Now, they went to court today. Korra Obidi herself came out and announced her own failure. Korra Obidi came out and did her own breaking news, how she lost the case against her matured ex-husband, her American ex-husband, the one that shipped her black dry yash from Lagos to America and gave her a green card, the one that has been putting her life together. He was her manager. He was her brand calculator. He was the one trying to put her in place. Like, okay, this one doesn't look good for your brand. Let's position you in this manner. Show things like this. Don't show things like this. Show a little. Don't show too much. Don't give away too much. Have that. We call it it's penance, Heber. Like something to look forward to, something intriguing about yourself. Don't give it all too much of it. It was that man putting her together, making us think that there is actually something special about this individual, not knowing that she's one loose street girl. And then after the divorce, the real horror came out. She wrote her book and explained to us why she is the way she is. She said she has childhood trauma. She was molested as a teenager. Have you guys read the book? Have you guys read the book? A book of shame and disgrace, where she confessed how she was a runs girl, how she was going with an 85-year-old man as an escort and a private dancer. He took her to Dubai, took her to Lusaka. He was the one that even gave her her Nigerian passport. Yes, in 2015. Yeah. How old was she in 2015? 8 years ago. So she was in her 20s. Yeah. And the man was 85. Yes. That's what Korra Obidi was doing before she met Justin Dean in 2017. That 85-year-old man that Korra Obidi was jumping here and there with in 2015 was not her uncle. No, no, no. That man was not her grandfather. No, no, no. That man was not her neighbor or her daddy's ex-colleague. No, no, no. That man was not her professor. No, no. That man was her boyfriend. Yes, her aristo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was servicing that man. Yes, yes. And he was paying and flying her. She was a runs girl. That's just what they do. Yeah. And then 2 years later, she got rescued by Justin Dean. So, anyways, let's fast forward to today. She did a video today after her case, after she lost the case. The shame and disgrace still pushed her out. I don't know how she was hoping when she was dressing up. You guys pray for me, oh, pray for me that everything goes good. I was like, why can't just one person? And I know even if they tell her, she will not, she will still insult them. She will say, no, I need justice. You cannot get justice for nonsense. No. You get justice where you deserve justice. You get justice when something makes sense. But what you're suing for does not make sense. It doesn't hold water. Anyways, she was feeling hyped up. You guys pray for me, that everything goes good, so that I can get the father of the children to start paying school fees, so that I can get upkeep, education for his kid. She said, I don't even know how I'm going to do it when Athena starts school next year. Athena is going to be 2 years old next year. 2-year-old children don't go to school. Horror, Obidi. Men, please, when you marry women, marry wives. Don't marry whores. Don't marry a whore that would give you this kind of. They are just so blind and dumb. They are blinded by dumbness. Because they are dumb upstairs, they become blind also. They cannot even think or see anything. No child goes to primary school at 2 years old. So she's already talking about Athena going to school next year when she clocks 2. And I'm not against putting your child in a play group. No, I'm not. I'm not. There are advantages and disadvantages. But if the father says, I have the means already, I am already paying a nanny, for example, I think that is a good enough reason to say, I don't want to pay extra for the same thing that my nanny can teach my children. That man doesn't sit down and collect stars. He goes out and works with his hands. He works hard for his money to be throwing it around. Even the horror Obidi that just sits down and collects stars. She doesn't even spend her own money anyhow. How much more someone that works hours? You want to determine to them how they will spend their money. For what? Anyway, she said, I don't even know how I'll do it next year when Athena starts school. If I'm going to be paying 2 people's school fees, 3,005 per month, plus mortgage. That's how dumb this girl is. She went and bought a house of $1.6 million. Yes, not 1.6 million naira, no. In LA. $1.6 million house. And this whore was on live video today saying, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. I'm self-representing, really. But you have the money to put $400,000 down in down payment. Just because you want to do pepper them. Just because you want you and your Horians to say, yay, we are winning. We now have a house without an avocado tree. You don't even have a backyard. That's how dumb a human being can actually be. Someone who doesn't plan. Someone who doesn't reason and think further. Someone who doesn't think further than tomorrow. Someone who is not looking at, okay, what are the pros and cons? What are the things involved in purchasing a property like this? What for it? Am I just going to be putting money into it? How can I? They don't think. Their reasoning stops tomorrow. Like they only know, okay, what's going to happen tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow we can sign and get the keys. Okay, that's where their thinking stops. That's how dumb this girl is. She put $400,000 cash down in down payment for a $1.2 million house. And she's still complaining about mortgage. Who sent you? Who advised you? The Justin you people tried to compete with, he's living in peace in his rented apartment. You must not purchase, but you can purchase it. It's always a good thing to buy property when you can afford it. Make sure you're buying it to suit your financial and your living conditions. Not just I want to pepper them. I want to show that I'm the better one. I'm the one doing better. I'm the one with the more money. My husband and I, we bought our house almost 8 years ago. We have a front porch that can hold 2 cars. My husband can park his car. I can park my car in front of our house. We have a backyard where our kids can play. We just renovated it earlier this year. So front and back space, 3 floors, according to our means. We are not complaining about mortgage. We didn't do it because all our mates are doing it. Let us also do our own. Pepper there. But you went beyond where your hand can reach when you were not ready for it. If it was maybe an investment property, like, okay, I can put it out for rent, I can put a part of it out for rent and something is coming in, then okay, you're doing it like business. But now you just get a place of 1 point something million, you're sitting down there, and the money is just sucking, the house is just sucking money out of you for the next 25, 30 years. That's been stupid. That's been really dumb. No planning. No planning. Just jump into it and do it. Ordinary balcony. Where is the avocado tree? Look at your life. Just look at your life. Failure. And when Horian starts to celebrate nonsense like this, don't get me wrong, it's a good thing to purchase, like I said. But when you do it not wisely, you will fail at it. At the end of the day, I said it, this girl, at the end of the day, she might just end up selling this house. I don't see her sitting down there for 30 years, paying how much? Over $10,000 mortgage. But the Horians were celebrating. You can't be celebrating your own downfall in disguise. That's downfall in disguise. That's the product of not planning well, not making the right choices. Now, let me continue. And then she did another video. Then later she did a third video. And I'm sure after the third video, she still did a fourth video. She's restless now. That's a sign of failure. Has Justin Dean gone live? Let me see if he has gone live. Look at the peace of mind somebody is having when they are not doing too much. Korra Obidi is the one jumping here and there, but she doesn't have peace. She went live. I saw 4 videos in a span of how many hours in between. Now, the third live video she did, she said the case has been thrown out and there are no future court dates. When she got there, that's what they told her. She said they told her that she was supposed to be there at 8:30 in the morning. And she said no, that before the last case, the last hearing, the judge told her, according to her, to be there at 9:30, 10 o'clock. In my mind, I was like, which court tells you, okay, you have to be there 9:30, 10 o'clock? It's either 9:30 or 10 o'clock. So she's not even sure of what she's saying. That's someone who doesn't take their own life important. What is important for them is to shake nyash, dry nyash. When I say dry, I mean nyash without oil, nyash without cream. You didn't even cream your nyash. It's just dry. You just come and be shaking it on camera. That's all that is important for her. I have 2 concerts coming up. The second concert, if you don't even have an address for it, that's failure. That's failure. But the Horians, they are so shallow-minded. Once you have 8 million followers, yay, she's succeeding, she's excelling. But the real success is far away from Korra Obidi because she's dull, naturally dull. And she needs an intelligent human being beside her to hold her hands. But she lost that human being in Justin Dean. Someone who doesn't even know the time of her own court case or court hearing. She said, I look at my name on the sheets. I am self-represented. And I look at my ex's name and he has his lawyer representing. So I see why the case is being thrown out. Oh, now you want to blame him. Now you want to blame him for having a lawyer and that's why the case. No, the case wasn't thrown out because he has a lawyer. And if you think that is what increased his chances of winning the case, why don't you just go get a lawyer for yourself? She said, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, wait, let me not even go too fast. Let me just be reading what my notes gradually. She said, I'm self represented. It has my ex's name and he has his lawyer representing. So I see why the case is being thrown out. So all of the court dates, the parking fees I've paid for court, the case has been thrown out. I have to come and get another court date. Why? Because I didn't come at exactly 8:30. I'm like, just look at how you sound. Sound like a baby in an adult's body. You should be ashamed of yourself. There is nothing you can do right. The only thing you can do well is open your totoyos. That's all you are good for. That's what you were created for. Just go and buy a show glass. Hmm? We call it vitrine. Vitrine, Abby, in Netherlands. Buy a show glass. That you can see from outside. You can see what you put behind. Just open your legs and sit down there every day on social media. That's all. Because you can't do any other thing. Even shower, you cannot do properly. Clean your bathroom, you cannot. You use baby wipes to clean the floor. Eba, you cannot turn. I've seen you turn eba. Just buy a show glass and be doing what you were born for. That's all you know how to do. And at least you know how to do one thing. I know people in this world that are useless. They cannot do anything at all. But at least you can do one. So why are you bothering trying to sue somebody when you know you are useless? You know you cannot do any other thing apart from spread your tutorials. If I were you, I would pay people to do those things for me, because you know in your heart, you know deep down that you're useless. You know deep down that you cannot do things. You have two left hands and your brain doesn't think deeply. You're very superficial, very shallow. So why not just pay for people to handle it professionally? Your music videos are whack and cheap. Your image, your dressing, your looks, you look scruffy. Your skin looks, how do you say that? Ash. You're just ash, gray, like dusty. You're cheap because you don't want to spend money. Okay, she said, I was here and I asked what time should we be here? And they said at exactly 9:30. Hey, you see how confused she is. Initially, she said 9:30, 10 o'clock. Now she said 9:30. She said, now I have to start from scratch again. I have to do the serving from scratch. When you continue to do the same thing in the same manner, you continue to get the same result. And when you continue to surround yourself with Horians, those people who call themselves your fans, you will continue to fail. It's as simple as that. You don't have the right people around you. The people you have around you are terrorists. As long as they go about harassing people, this will always be your portion, because you don't have goodwill. People are not wishing you well. Don't you get it? All the things you have done to your ex alone, people are looking at you with their side eye. Like, look at her. That's how they are looking at you, like, and she be that. Over Sabi. It is a na you know pass. And your Horians, they are always there every day, bashing him. He's broke. He cannot pay heater. He cannot pay his electricity bills. He doesn't have heating in his house. He's broke. He doesn't have money. This and that. He can no longer pay a nanny. But he can pay a lawyer to win his case. He knows where to put his money. He is wise. Don't you see now who the foolish one is? Isn't it so glaring? Let me continue. Someone commented on her live. I don't know why some comments are being retracted. I think YouTube does that automatically. I don't know why. Someone says the only thing that takes priority with her is social media, and that is final. That is it. That is it. She puts 95% of her energy, of her thoughts, of her life into social media. And then she treats what really matters to her future with such recklessness. Like she just gives it 5% attention and okay, let me just do it. Okay, I hope I'll be lucky. I hope I can shake my ash. Let me push out my waist to this corner. Maybe when they see my backside, they will fall for me. Maybe I will get more favor. That's how shallow she is. Whereas it should be the other way around. I always use myself as an example. I always tell you guys, I spend 80% of my time building my life, my family, my future. And 20% of my time, I come here and catch cruise. I treat Facebook like, okay, I just do whatever. But she is treating her own life and court cases like, okay, I just do whatever. I just go by myself. I don't need a lawyer. You're gambling with your future. You're so stupid. But you can fly to Nigeria 3 times a year to say you are going to shoot a music video. And your Horians who cannot think, who cannot advise you well, they say, yay, Hora can travel. She's traveling so often. But Justin Dean can no longer travel. He's stuck in LA. And I'm looking at them like, gosh, it's just like people that will be like, oh, this one has so many wigs, human hair, and that one is wearing rubber hair. I've seen people even write on my comment section, Blessing, look at your rubber hair. I also have human hair of approximately 1,000 euros. I also have rubber hair. It's a thing of choice. But while I'm wearing my rubber hair, that one of how much was it? I think 60. I think 65 euro. While I'm wearing that rubber hair, there are properties that have my name on them. But you, the only thing that you can call your own might be actually those very expensive hairs. But find you a wife who can do both. I can do both at the right time. I can splurge, I can spend. And at another time, I'll be like, okay, now it's time to focus. Let's work on this project, achieve this. It's not about being vain, only putting money where you can't even fall back on anything material. And that is what Horians do. They are attaching success to, okay, yeah, this one can travel. I can travel anywhere if I want. You can have the money to do something, but you might not be able to, you might not, how do you say that? You cannot afford to do certain things, although you have the money, but you can't afford it. And the mistake Horians make is thinking that the person who has bought a house, the person who buys 4 flight tickets per year to go to Lagos is the one doing well. But that's stupidity. You're putting your money in the wrong place. That's stupidity. You can put all your money in human hair. You look fabulous. You look excellent. But 20 years from now, when it's pension time, where do you sleep? What's the quality of your life 20 years from now? The human hair you can resell. You cannot, because 20 years from now, that human hair is out of fashion. You can resell for that same price you bought it. But those real life and real investments that you put your money in now, 20 years from now, you're chilling. You're chilling. Anyways, let me continue. So someone commented on her live and the person said, go get a damn lawyer. Because I think the person was just sick and tired of all the whining and twisting and complaining and nagging for nothing. She gives people a headache. Gosh, you're not the only one with a problem. Enter house. Enter house. You don't want to marry again. You're not the only divorced individual in the US. Enter house. People are sick and tired of the nonsense. Oh. So this person commented and said, go get a damn lawyer. Guess what she said? She said, pay for it. I'm like, okay. She said, pay for it. Do you know how much I paid for the last lawyer? The money that I don't have. Come to America and pay for a lawyer. Goat. That's what she said. Oh my God. And I'm like, Kora Obidi says she doesn't have money to pay for a lawyer. But Justin Dean has money to pay for a lawyer. Horians, who is now broke, who is now a broke ass nigga, your horror. So Justin can pay for a lawyer, but Kora Obidi cannot pay for a lawyer. So she has been stupidly spending her money. The mortgage on her neck now cannot save her. The mortgage all of you used for Pepe then. She's not a wise spender. Shame on Mom who advised her, who pushed her. Mom's daughter also has a property, but that property doesn't cost 1.2 million. Oh gosh. So Horror Obidi. Another person commented, that person said, she's too cheap. You all have to pay for her. Because I don't understand why you'd be complaining. You're not a big girl. Horror Obidi, you're a child. Financially, even you're a child. You're making all the money on Facebook, getting all the stars, but you don't even know how to spend the money. You don't even know where to put the money wisely. You're going to do nonsense music videos that look like trash, that look so amateuristic, that look music videos that look like, when movie directors, they are learning, when they are in apprenticeship, learning how to edit videos, learning how to put together a music video. That's how Horror Obidi's music videos look like. Very childish. I could just call 6 of my friends together and we go and jump around in a field. Nothing professional about it. But fine, it's her hobby. It's fine. I mean, she can spend her money and make herself happy. But for you to say that one is success and she's doing better than someone else who chooses to put their money in things that really will benefit their life. Horror Obidi, you need to grow up. You are already 30 something. A mother of 2, still behaving like a child of 22. So she was maybe nagging, hoping that, people will pay for her because she's already saying she doesn't have the money. How shameful. How shameful. So she is the broke one. She is the broke teen. No more Kora. Broker. Broke. Oh my God. It's really shameful. And then when the person said, she's too cheap, you all have to pay for her. Horians, go and pay Kora Obidi's lawyer fees. Justin Dean didn't come out to beg for anybody to pay. He just got his lawyer, handled his business like a man. He did it quietly. He didn't announce. He just went on, did what was necessary. That's what I call victory. That's what I call winning. Not all the nonsense noise and barbarism I see with Horror and her Horians. Now, after that person commented that, she went berserk. She said, if you want me to pay for lawyer, let me get my light. This is just disgraceful, man. No, 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 no. Failure at its peak. This is failure. And then eventually she was like, you know what? You know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to stop paying for the school fees. Let's see if the kids will stay home. I'm just going to stop paying. Because he is saying he cannot pay school fees, but he can pay for lawyer for the case to be thrown out. He has a lawyer. He's still being represented by one. Oh my God. What a shame and a disgrace. So the man you people have been calling broke teen can afford a lawyer. And Horror Obidi cannot afford a lawyer. So what is she doing with her money? Justin Dean doesn't even sleep and wake up on Facebook, but he still got his business together. He's still doing his things, running things. Ah, Horians, if you people don't learn from this, you'll never learn. Children flocking around Hora Obidi, insulting the mates of their mothers. I remember when they used to tell me my Rolex watch was fake. Oh, Blessing is wearing a fake Rolex watch of 4,000 euro. Really? If I can pay 4,000 euro for a fake Rolex watch, you don't think I can put a couple $1,000 more and buy the real thing? Because Hora Obidi cannot pay $400 for nothing. That means every other Nigerian cannot spend their money when they want to. That's a real broke thing. That Hora Obidi. Whereas my Rolex watch is older than some of your children. That watch is 18 years old. Yeah. Oh my God. Me also, I'm so archaic. Yeah. Some of your children, they are not up to 18. You people are children. Horians. No, 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 no. Sometimes I'm like, blessing. Let me see. And then she was like, he's still being represented by one. And then someone told her, you should have one too. Because she was complaining about him having a lawyer. Like, oh, you can pay for a lawyer, but you can't pay for your school fees, for the school fees of your children. And someone said, you should pay for one too. You should have one too. I mean, if Justin can have a lawyer, why can't you have one? And then guess what she said? She said, yes, I should have one too. Pay for it. That's what she said. Horians, all of you are useless together. Shame on all of you. Let me hear one person come out and say broke thing again. Anyway, whenever I hear broke thing, I know it's Korra Obidi you are referring to, because now it's clear who the broke thing is. The funny thing with Saga, when it's Saga time, people will come out and say, oh, you're broke. You don't even one idiot in Belfast said, oh, blessing, you collect food stamps. You collect food stamps. When people come out and say such things, does it change reality? So you coming out to say Justin is broke, and in real life we can see who is broke. So isn't it just stupidity for you to be coming out to be saying somebody is broke when they are showing and doing things that you cannot do, and we can see the broke one? Like, it's so I cannot. So Kurobidi said, yes, pay for it every month. She said, every month you're on a retainer, you pay out of your nose for a lawyer. Even if I have to do a 9 to 5, I will keep paying. I was like, she said, even if you're on a retainer, you pay out of your nose. And I was like, whoa, Hora Obidi, you cannot afford a subscription lawyer. God, shame and disgrace on Hora and Horians. These idiots, they were laughing. Oh, Blessing has a subscription lawyer. But Blessing is chilling. Blessing has been paying for a lawyer for every single month for the past 8 years. 8. Blessing has never used the services of that lawyer. Let me repeat that. Blessing has been paying monthly for a lawyer on standby for almost 8 years. That lawyer has never gone to court for Blessing, never written one letter for Blessing for almost 8 years. But Blessing pays monthly. And you think Hora Obidi is anybody's mate? Are you for real? Because we don't jump around on Facebook. But thank God, finally my lawyer can work for me this year. It's not funny now. Hora Obidi is saying you pay out of your nose. Hora Obidi, subscription lawyer is out of your nose. Wow. Shame and disgrace. You people are eating your own words. You see your life? So who is broke? Now I'm just asking for a neighbor. See your life? What you people don't have, you will want to come and mock. but you're making mockery of yourself. You're condemning your own intellect. It just shows your level in life. It shows your level in life. Some of us have parts of bodies. Some people have, let me just say, some people have parts of their bodies insured. They just pay monthly. If anything happens to this, my left leg, this is what I'm getting back. You've not heard of it. You people have not heard of it. You are in another place. Hurry and two people are children. You think because Korra is jumping around, you think she's better than anybody. Korra is a child where Nigerian women stand. She cannot afford what we spend even on a daily basis. So because you people are children and you're poverty stricken, when you see Korra Obidi, you think she's your God and your Messiah. Yes, she is. Because you have nothing. You have nothing, you Horians. So you see her and you think she's all that. But we on this side, we are looking at her like she's a learner. She's a child. There is so much she can still learn. So let this one be a reality check for Horians. Let me continue. So she was like, if I stop paying the school fees, it will hurt June. And then she started to cry all those crocodile tears. See your shame and disgrace outside. Now crying. Cry baby. Be Kora things. Cry Kora things. She promised her fans. She said, hey, after I write my book, it will no longer be me coming out to cry and say my ex this, my ex that. It's going to be big Kora things. Look at your life. Cry baby things. Cry Kora things. Huh? Horians. You better ask Hora Obidi the name of the judge so that you people can go and give the judge woto for throwing out the case that she already lost from the day she filed. I don't need a lawyer to advise me on that one. I already know. And I said it months ago. I said this case will be thrown out. She doesn't have a case. And I think Marian Awolowo also said the same thing. You don't need a soothsayer to tell, but when you have dull people around you, they will push you. They'll tell you, yes, go ahead, based on sentiment. You have to be very pragmatic in things, connected to law. She started crying, and she said, he's paying for a lawyer. You can pay a woman for the case to be thrown out. The lawyer is milking him dry. Hey! The same person your fans say doesn't have money is the one you are now claiming the lawyer is milking dry. Hora Obidi, you cannot have peace as long as you know the evil that your fans are doing and you're silent about it. You know the false allegations, the falsehoods, and the lies being told on a daily basis, the smear campaigns being orchestrated by the Horians who call themselves your fans. And you know those things are lies, but you sit in silence and you enjoy it. But now, when your day of shame finally comes, what do? You come out and confess with your mouth that a lawyer is milking your ex dry. If you don't have milk, nobody can milk you as a cow. No, you have to have it in excess for them to milk you. Hora Obidi, did you ever tell your fans, you guys are not, this is not real. What you guys are saying, fine, you're dissing him, but it's not true. He's not broke. You guys just rest on this matter. But now you come and disgrace yourself and disgrace your fans. And you just use a real life scenario to show them that everything they've been saying up until now has just been jargon, has just been nonsense, actually. Oh, broke team, broke ass. He's broke. A woman gave him 50,000. He's broke. No, he was entitled to that 50,000. And a judge ruled that he worked for that money and he was entitled to it. That wasn't like alimony or something. It wasn't like spousal support or something. No, it was equalization. But many of you are so dull, Koreans. You don't know what equalization payment means. She didn't pay him. No, it was his money, his entitlement that the judge said, okay, you are going to get yours. It belongs to you rightfully. See your life, all of you, Koreans. She said, the lawyer is milking him dry. Open your eye, oh, before you go marry person. Oh, she was now advising. Not go marry mad person. Oh, don't marry someone that would rather pay to hurt you than pay to see your child educated. Emotional blackmail. Jagbajantis. That's what you are saying now. She's saying, don't go and marry a mad person. You are the mad person that Justin Dean got married to. You are not okay. Kora Obidi is not okay. That girl has personality issues. Her personality stinks. The stupid girl called Korra Obidi came on my page and wrote a review on my Facebook page claiming that I, Blessing Njoh, stole 200 videos from her. People of this world, people on Instagram, have you people ever seen where somebody stole 200 videos, or even you just stole videos from somebody? That is what a mad person would say. That is what Kora Obidi said. She said, this Blessing Njoh has been stealing my videos for 3 years. Hey? 3 years, when June was just a year old. What were you doing in those videos? Were you opening your nyash? Who was I showing the videos to? Where was I playing those videos? She said, this Blessing has been stealing my videos. She has stolen over 200 videos from me. I'm like, Jesus, Blessing, you must have broken another record. Guinness Book of Records, Blessing, you need to register. Eh? Does that exist in this life, that somebody just steals 200 videos? That's a mad person talking. Kora Obidi, you are not well. You are not okay. Put your hand on your forehead. Check yourself. You are not okay. So that's one of the signs of madness. So people, don't marry a girl like Kora Obidi. She will frustrate you even after divorce. She will try to make your life miserable. She tried it with her ex, but she's not succeeding because now she is jamming a rock. When she brings her madness, he has her medicine. He knows exactly what to do. He doesn't have to come on Facebook and battle words with her and shout and go back and forth. And no, Kora Obidi has dogs on Facebook who do her dirty job for her. She sends them, go after this person. You people cannot just sit still and let this be happening to me. You people know what to do. Do the needful. Go after them. Go, come and give this one woto woto. That's what she does on Facebook. And her fans go and attack people. They write rest in peace on people's pictures. Those of you on Instagram, you don't know what is happening on Facebook. You don't know what Kora Obidi is. That's why she's called Kora, with the H for her. People on Instagram don't know what she's doing on Facebook. Let me continue. She said, when my child grows up, I will tell her I paid for your school fees myself. I wonder how much he's paying that lawyer that he cannot just pay half of June's school fees. How is it your business? You cannot pay a lawyer. Why is it your headache how much Justin Dean is paying for a lawyer? Don't you see how useless now this man has rendered you? You are now helping him worry about somebody milking him. He has a lot of milk and honey. You see, excess, abundance. He's not doing show off, pepper them. You are spending money to look rich, but you are actually broke. But he is just living a simple life. He's not trying to impress anybody, but he's saving wisely. You and your Horians is shame and disgrace, children. And then another person commented. That person said, "Go home, Kora. You're doing too much." And then she started to rain curses on that person. That will be your portion. What I'm going through now, it will be your portion, and your great grandchildren. That will be your portion. You will. I was like, look at how frustrated. Black widow. Horror Obidi. Black widow. At your age, look at the burdens you just put on your life when you can just be living in peace, enjoying your money, enjoying your children, enjoying your life without stress. But because you like drama, you like saga, you see and you watch your Horians jumping up and down, harassing people, harassing commenters for airing their opinion. And you live in the USA where they practice freedom of speech, where you cannot tell someone you don't have the right to talk about this person. Who are you that they cannot talk about? Who are you, Horror Obidi, that somebody cannot talk about? So when you see this senseless behavior from your Horians and you don't call them to order, what kind of feeling do you want the people they harass to have towards you? They cannot wish you well. They cannot be happy for you genuinely. Because both you and your Horians, all of you are doing way too much. You're terrorizing Facebook. People don't like you people. You're noisemakers. You're miscreants. You're vagabonds on Facebook. Okay, someone from my team told me, Blessing, be careful. These things you say, be careful before before they remove your content. Yeah, but sometimes I just need to, like these people, they cannot even see what they are doing. But we from the outside, we're like, who are these people? Who are these nitwits, these non-entities making all this noise, all in the name of Horror Obidi? Tiwa Savage has fans. They don't go about bullying people. Leave Tiwa's name out of your mouth. I remember when Tiwa's sex tape came out, people lambasted her, called her all sorts of names in the book. Oh, you have a son. How can you do this? But her fans were not jumping, going to attack people. All these big people, they have fans. They don't cause commotion and chaos everywhere the way Horians are doing. And that's why people don't wish Horror Obidi well. And she doesn't deserve the well wishes. She doesn't, because she likes chaos. She likes commotion. She likes saga. Let her enjoy it. Because it comes with a price. Yes. It comes with a price. So enough of all the crocodile tears. And then, she was filming live. And then the man at I think one of the officers there was like, "Hello, ma'am, are you filming the courthouse?" Guess what she said? She said no. Horror Obidi the liar. Horror Obidi the liar. Born liar. You come and explain to the world how someone stole 200 videos from you. Yeah, I don't know any other lie bigger than that. That's the biggest lie of the century. Even one video, how somebody stole one video from you. A video that was analyzed. The same way Instablog Ninja posted a snippet of Horror Obidi's video. Oh, she lost her citizenship or something. Oh, she was denied citizenship. And he put a portion of Horror Obidi's video on his blog on Instagram. He did not even analyze. He just copied her video. I didn't see Horror Obidi go there and say, "You are stealing my video." No, she was going there to lobby, to beg, Please recognize me as a dancer, as a professional dancer. You're a leisure dancer. Enter house. You're a nuisance at this point. A nuisance. Nobody is interested in you. Nobody. Horians are delusional. They are. So it's just the Facebook noise. You see, when you go outside of Facebook, you're a nobody. Nobody cares about you. Nigerians, they can't be bothered. They just see you as one useless girl. They're just waiting for you to fail. Because let me tell you this, in case nobody ever told you, you deserve it. When you fail, you deserve it. I said it with my full chest. Because you have wished people evil. You have done bad to people. Your Horians have done destructive things to people in your name. That's the worst part of it. When they do it, they mention you, that they are doing it for you and because of you. Have you ever called any of them to action, to order? Rather, you tell them, this one, go and give them woto woto. Come and help me give this person woto woto. Is the woto woto you will keep chopping, breakfast upon your head. It's what it is. You can't be throwing stones and be expecting bread in return. No. The stones you are throwing, people are picking them up to throw them back at you. That's what is happening. And it will happen both physically and spiritually. Yes. Because of all the heads of the people you have lied against, all the heads of the people Horians have bullied, all the heads of the innocent children and relatives Horians have harassed, going into people's inboxes, insulting relatives, insulting mothers and fathers, Nigerian mothers and fathers, all in the name of one useless girl that might not even attain their age. Yes, if people are insulting someone else's father and mother because of you, and you don't come out to caution them, how do you want to grow to that age? How do you want to succeed in life? All the things Horians have done in Kora Obidi's name, Kora Obidi will suffer for it. I always say it, but it's like they don't understand what I mean. Because they do it because of her and she accepts it. She condones it. So the repercussions of it, she will get 80% of it. The Horians will also partake. Yes, they will also have their part in it. Law of nature. So it ended in tears for Kora Obidi. Now, can the real broke tin please stand up? Please stand up. Kora Obidi cannot pay. She cannot afford a subscription lawyer. She cannot. She cannot. And they think they want to laugh at someone. Can you just imagine the ridiculousness? Eh? You want to laugh at people who have put their life together. They are insured in every angle. You want to compare those people with a loose girl from the street who doesn't even know her left from her right. Ordinary shower, she cannot shower. She doesn't know how to shower. Is that kind of girl you want to compare with women, gallant women? Like, are you for real? Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna read comments. Oh my god, Instagram, you guys. So yes, we're talking about Kora Obidi, but I'm going to end it on Instagram now. Hello, well, I can't pronounce your name. SN Pau, watching on Instagram. I cannot pronounce your name. I'm gonna end Instagram now, so you guys, you can switch over and come to. Oh, thank you for following. You just followed now. How come you guys have all these odd names? Okay, you can switch over to Facebook. Let us continue from there. No, to YouTube rather. I'm live now on YouTube. Same name, Blessing Njoh. So, anyways, I just thought I should share that breaking news with you guys that it ended in tears for Kora Obidi. It ended in tears. It ended in shame. It ended in disgrace. It ended in failure. Her ex-husband won in court. And that is the real winning. You see all the noise on Facebook? Eh? That one is just catching cruise. You say, oh, I'm winning on Facebook. I gave him woto woto. I'm winning. I'm the one that can lie. I lied that they don't have money. I lied that they are borrowing money. I lied. And you think you are winning. People are applauding you on Facebook. Yay. But you go to court and you lose in court. Just go and cover your face in shame. See how miserable Kora Obidi just turned today alone. I saw 4 videos she did today. 4. See how miserable. Justin Dean's fans, I think they are chilling. They are sipping on a cocktail. The work, and they know what is important. And that's what they focus on. They are not interested in winning on Facebook. That's stupidity. That's childish. And as long as Horians don't get it, as long as Hora Obidi herself doesn't get it, this will always happen. Yeah. All right, let's read comments. I'm going to switch from Insta to YouTube. You guys can join me on YouTube and subscribe on YouTube. So thank you all on Instagram for watching. Share the video in your stories. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Catch you guys soon. Bye. Let me see. Yep. Okay. Let's talk on YouTube. Okay, let me quickly put the title on Insta. Kora Obidi loses court case to ex-husband. So congratulations to Dr. Justin Dean. And another video that I saw, oh my God, I forgot that one. Kora Obidi was like, can anyone explain to me why I'm actually in court now? I cannot believe that I'm actually in court to get a man to pay school fees for his child. I cannot believe that I'm in court to get a public figure, a doctor. I was like, whoa. Hora Obidi and Horians. Hora Obidi is too late to try to gain sympathy with the same thing they have mocked this man with. How can you come out and say an actual doctor? But when your fans, your dogs, when they were there on Facebook saying he was not a doctor, when they were there on Facebook saying, oh, this one is just a bone massager, Abi, that's what they say, bone doctor or bone whatever, bone therapist or whatever, you never came out to say, no, the father of my children is an actual doctor. You're not saying it to defend him, no, but for the prestige of your daughters, you never did. But now, because you want their sympathy, you're now like, yeah, an actual doctor. How can I be in court to get an actual doctor to pay? Oh, now he's an actual doctor. Horians, how market? How are you going? How are the Horians going to treat this case now? Hora Obidi said he has money to pay a lawyer. She cannot pay a lawyer, so he is not broke. She is broke. Hora Obidi said he's a public figure. Whereas Horians say, oh, he's just an attaché. Without Hora Obidi, he's nobody. Hora Obidi said he is an actual doctor, but Horians don't want to give him that accolade. So why are they deceiving themselves? Like, Hora Obidi, you just disgraced all your puppies. So all the work they've been doing for you, their smear campaigns, everything, is just fiasco. It's a waste. Because now you have just brought everything back to balance. You've just rearranged the whole story that no, the man is actually a doctor. So his children should be attending a private school. See your life? When you see your followers doing what is wrong, you have to stand up and correct them. I correct my followers. I do. I love them so much, and I know they are crazy about me. I know they love me too much. Ah, God, it's not even funny. And I love them so much. I want to meet them in person. But sometimes we are human. Sometimes I also do something that is not. Sometimes they come inbox, blessing. I don't even want this. I don't want this. They do. And sometimes they also do their thing. And I'll be like, okay, guys, take it easy now. That's what we do as humans. We help one another. We teach one another where we feel like, okay, the other one needs a little push here. We teach one another, we help, and we grow together. But you, because they are giving your ex woto woto, you don't know it will fall back on you. All those people giving him woto woto, they are hiding in their little room without electricity. But you are the one that will still face all the problems that can come with that woto woto. How do you want him to be happy with you? How do you want him to help you with anything when he knows what your fans are doing to him? Is he a fool? Is he an idiot? That after everything they are doing to him on a daily basis in your name, he will still stand up for you? Like, who does that? Who is that juju man giving you that level of confidence? Go and give that juju man two slaps. Next time you go to Nigeria, just go and look for that man. He deserves two slaps from you. This page does not support violence. Do you understand? After everything these people do to this man, every day, you want him to just be doing you favors. Like, really? Any little thing you want to rush out and report him so that they can have another reason to go and attack him. Oh, because of him, my daughter lost her earrings. Then you went and tagged him on Instagram. Justin Dean, don't lose my earrings again. Oh, like, really? At 32 years old, then you still want to remarry? Which man? Which man wants drama in their life? Let them just go for horror Obidi. It will be from one horrible story to another. Your character stinks. Your character, no, 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 something else. Very bad character. You're dramatic. Horror Obidi, you're dramatic. You need to take a chill pill. Calm down. You're not getting any younger. You're looking older than your age. Look at your forehead. Wide like a bed sheet. Very wide like a 180-centimeter bed. Your hairline, your edges are disappearing, vanishing. Today she was like, Athena, you have perfect edges, not like mommy's edges. Mommy doesn't have edges. What do you mean just like mommy's edges? It's like saying like mommy's balls. Mommy doesn't have balls. Mommy doesn't have edges. What do you mean? Okay, I'm going to end the video very soon, but let me just try to read one or two comments and we can call it a day. Oh my God. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see how I can scroll up. Okay, I can. Oh my God, that is so true. Someone says she just lied again online. She said she's been paying for a year. She can lie for Africa. It was just in whether July or August here, that video. I think it was in August. It's not even up to 5 months. She said, I've been paying for the whole year. I've been paying an entire year. I've been paying a loan. Horror Obidi, number one liar of Nigeria. You can lie. Look at your nose. That's a sign Pinocchio. You can lie too much, you exaggerate too much. That's another bad character. You have to just say things the way they are. People respect you for that. You don't have to add salt and Korean Maggie. That's a disgusting Ajegunle girl character. Ghetto girl character. You want to make it sweeter, then you lie. I've been paying for an entire year. Like, and this same girl, this same horror Obidi, she did a video and she said, oh, it was in December he started paying. He just started paying school fees last year, December. Because June started school. When did she start school? I think around summer, right? Last year. Not even school, daycare. And she was like, he just started paying in December, you know? So just for a few months that she has been paying, like 3, 4, or highest 5 months, that the man decided to stop paying. She's now calling it a whole year. Are Horians not tired of these her lies? I don't understand. Gosh. Okay. Aw, thank you. Tab tab. Lelystad is in the building. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Lelystad says, I think after June graduated around June, July, Hora expected Justin to still be paying. Why would she take just June back to daycare after she graduated? That's what I don't understand. Let me get a sip of water. Because they announced that the girl graduated. I don't understand. This girl, she's so dramatic. No, no, no. If you want drama in your life, your life is so boring. You want drama, just go with somebody like that. Honestly, like, she doesn't have joy. Lesedi says she threw the court papers on him, so that's not serving. Wow. Huh. Someone says, mind your own damn business. I don't know who they are talking to. Lulu's cousin has. Cousin has. Whose business are you minding here? Oh, Lord have mercy. As long as Horror Obidi is failing, that's definitely my business. Let me break down news in case you didn't notice before. As long as Horror Obidi is failing and in tears, that's my business. The day she came on my page and lied against me, that's the day she became my business. Even if I didn't make her my business immediately, I gave her a year and she sat on it. And I told her she would be sorry, and I meant every word of it. How do you lie that someone stole 200 videos from you? How do you lie that an analyst who analyzes videos, who doesn't just copy paste videos, but actually just analyzes a news item, how do you claim that that person stole your videos? How in the world? How? Let's continue. Let me see. Someone says, I wonder what Horus fighters will say now. Or are they going to say the court favored Justin? That's what she's already implying. She said because he got a lawyer, that's why it was thrown out. She said, now I see why the case was thrown out, because his lawyer was there. He didn't attend in person, but his lawyer was there. You see big boys things. He didn't even have to go. See your life? You are jumping up. You're such a cheap local street girl. Honestly. You have money, you don't even know how to spend your money for the money to work for you. You are going to do $5,000 music videos. Nonsense. Men, please marry wisely. Don't marry liabilities like this. Someone said, I think it was DJ Copy, said, some people are investments in your life. Some people are bills. Horror Obidi was a bill to Justin Dean. She wasn't bringing in anything. And when she started to earn big, she didn't want him to be part of it. She doesn't want to take June to a proper school either. She's a very bad mom. She's a useless child herself. How can she be a mom when she's still a child? Hurry and say she's their baby. God, at 30, at 33, she's their baby. Leave Horace's mouth. Leave Horace's name out of your mouth. Imbeciles. Is that even what somebody in 2023 is supposed to be saying? Eh? Have they left Justin's name out of their mouth? Have they? Can they ever leave Justin's name out of their mouth? Of course not. It's the air they breathe. I wonder what else they'll be talking about if not Justin Day. Someone says she's living a fake life, internet. I bet she cry herself to sleep every night. She's a sadist. She's a sad girl. You can see it. I'm telling you for free. She's not a happy soul. Someone who is quick to call people goats, someone who is quick to get upset, to get angry. You know, the anger is buried, it's just there. She's a sad human being. Don't mind all the jumping around, using that one to console herself. She doesn't have joy in her life. No, she doesn't. Because all the people around her, look at the kind of advice they've given her so far, making all the wrong decisions, all the wrong, you know. Hey, Carter, how are you? Hope you're good. Hope you're good. I'm just seeing you now. Oh, Chimendu Potter, God bless you so much. Oh, thank you. God bless you. God bless you. I have a new page on Facebook. It's called the No Name Analyst. So no name analyst. So that's my new page. That's where I'll be going live. I suspended the other page temporarily. So you guys can go and follow the new page until New Year. Yeah. Someone says, I hope 2024 she will sit herself down and take a good look at her life. She needs to change. She needs to focus. She needs to plan her life. As long as she is carrying all those puppies around, and they are still doing what they are doing, and she has not made it clear where she stands, and they are telling all the lies, and she knows they are lying, and she's not correcting their lies, her life will continue to be in the same whirlpool of bitterness, failures, tears, confusion. You're not progressing, but you're moving. People see you moving, then they think it's progress. No, you're moving, but you're not going forward. You can be turning in circles. That doesn't mean you're moving forward. That's what is happening with her. She's stuck in one place, but they think she's progressing because they see her moving. Not every movement is an upward movement. Some movements go down, some go back. While people who are wise, they plan on how to grow, how to get better, how to become more. But she wants to stick to the likes of Esther Ochoga, the poor church rat. I saw the dress she was wearing in church that day on Adabel. I took a screenshot. When I have time, I'll come and show you. That's the category. Just dirty group of company. Dirty. They'll be talking to a woman who bought a Rolex 18 years ago. Can you imagine these children? What a what a bunch of disrespectful elements. Because all of us are on Facebook. Can you imagine the disrespect? Anyways, I don't blame them. No, let her not sit down. No, let her not sit down and take a good look. Oh, no, 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 no. Let her continue to the zwar. Benin people will say, continue to the zwar there. Just continue. No, don't advise her. Let her continue. Let her not look. Look at Nancy Ume. The day Nancy Ume came out, out of her own frustration, and she made it clear. She started having peace. Even the Nancy looks like she's doing better than Korra Obidi now. The Nancy looks like she is doing better in her influencing, in her social media life. In I'm not following her, but I think she's doing a bit, and I think she has maybe a bit more peace of mind now than before. Before Nancy has jumped out, it wasn't paying her because in the long run, it will hurt you. You will think you are making money, free money on Facebook, but it will hurt you so much, so badly. Nancy will jump out. I will fight for my family. I will fight. I'm the one. They will call me. If anybody does anything to my family, I will fight. She was making her money, lying that she was fighting. But now, Frida is out. Frida, you didn't watch the Woto Woto Frida gave your sister the other day. You didn't come out to fight Frida. You see your life? So Horror Obidi is no longer your family. You didn't come out to fight. Yeah. Useless bunch of people. Hmm? The Obidi girls are just, I don't know. So don't tell her. Oh, let her continue to be an idiot. Let her allow those dirty small girls in Nigeria and Kenya. Yeah, she also has some very stupid ones in Kenya. Let her allow them to be pushing her because they know how to bully. They think their bullying does anything to anybody. Justin Dean is winning despite the harassment. He's still winning. So what exactly are they gaining? Horror Obidi, ask yourself, all these miscreants that don't have a life, they don't have a future, all they do every day is insult people because of Horror Obidi. Ask yourself the result of their work. Everything they've been doing from the beginning of this year up till now, December 2023, show us the result. Ah, it's not good to have a child that is so dull. The only thing I told you guys already, the only thing Horror can do well is, you see those skinny legs of hers. You just sit down in front of a show glass and just spread them. Yeah, that one. She will even be happy doing it. You see, when you come and say, go and bathe your kids, go and cook for your children, she can strangle you. Yeah, that one doesn't give her joy. But just tell her, oh yeah, open your totoyos. Ah, you've not even said toe. Once she hears toe, open your toe. She has sat down there. That's all. And she has trained her mind to enjoy that alone. That's where she derives joy and pleasure. And that's what takes her time, her mind, you know. But the things that matter, they suffer. And when those things suffer, she suffers. And they come and cry crocodile tears and blame every other person who has done their homework. Yeah, I talked about homework the other day. You can't blame me when you've not done your homework. It's not my business that you didn't do your homework. I'm going to do mine, but I'll come on Facebook and waste your time. And you will be like, listen, but all of us are on Facebook. How come you are like this and me, I'm like, it's your cup of tea. It's because you're stupid. I'm not. I know how much time I need to spend on Facebook. All of us are on Facebook together, but we are not all the same. Horror Obidi. As long as you have the Horians, the likes of Charlotte the Harlot around you, telling you this for free, people are disgusted by you. People detest you. People don't wish you well. And the analyst is one of those people. Yeah. And my name is Blessing. I will continue to remind you. The lie you told. You don't lie against innocent people, especially people that are strong spirited. You don't do it. You don't just wake up. What did you drink that night? You don't just wake up and make up nonsense lies because you saw a match, a content match. and you saw the percentage, you saw the details of that content. At the end of the day, Facebook still awarded me all the content because 99% of the content of the video was mine, my voice. I analyzed. Who does that? And I still got all five of the segments that matched. Segments of 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 1 minute, 30 seconds. Five segments. You made it 200 videos, monetizing me for 3 years. I didn't even have monetization 2 years ago. Bastard liar. Is that a lie that will continue to frustrate your life? You are still lying about the time of the court. They told me 9:10. They told me 9:30. They told me, you're so useless. You're really a useless child. You're a waste of a child, honestly. You're really a waste of a child. Useless to yourself, useless to your children. In fact, the worst is that you're useless to yourself. You can't even do anything for yourself apart from opening tutorials. So, what are you useful for? What are you useful for? Ordinary bathroom, you cannot clean, cannot shower. Am I the one that will come and wash your tutorials for you? Okay. I can't read the rest of the comments, but I'm going to leave the video here. So that was it for today's breaking news that, yeah, she failed as expected. She failed. Once you fail to plan, that's already a plan to fail. You don't just jump into things. You don't just rush into things and just, okay, I'll do it. Just like today again, she immediately started to fill another form. We are just going to refer. My God, I've never seen a stupid Nigerian girl like this in my life. Someone who doesn't plan, who doesn't calculate, who doesn't strategize. They just do. Okay, I'm just going to do it. She didn't even go back to let everything sink and think about, okay, the left side, the right side, like, okay, what are the chances? What are the possibilities? Okay, maybe I should get legal advice. Maybe I should talk to a lawyer. Let them tell me my chance. No. Okay, I'm just going to get another one. Okay, let me fill it. Do I need to fill the same number or do I need to write, Allah, you're stupid, girl. You're dumb. You're dumb. Honestly. Oh my God. That your name. You should have just named yourself dumb. Dumb. Like you're just you're just outright dumb, honestly. And this is not just out of me dissing her. It's clear to see. I don't know any adult who just behaves like a child. You're just letting your emotions push you. You don't do things based on feelings, things like this. Just be pouring money. That's how you wasted money on that condo you call a mansion. It's a waste of money, in my opinion. It's not even an investment. Okay. I want to thank all of you for watching. I want to ask all of you to, how do you say that? Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Also, we have a new, just put it in the comments. That's our Facebook name. So you guys go on Facebook and follow us. We are going to be live there very soon. We're going to be live there very soon. And I have some announcements to make to us very soon. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you. I love all of you. Thank you for commenting. Lesedi Carter, all of you, Chimendu, Shelly. I really appreciate your comments. And if I didn't mention your name, you are loved. God knows you are loved. I appreciate all of you. Thank you once again. Share the video, share the video, share the video. I remain blessed and enjoy the analyst, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye.